Congratulations! As leader of the Saints, you've been selected as this year's contestant for Genkibowl VII. Please meet us as soon as you can, and good luck to you!
For those of you curious about the song title, it is Angry Elephants, only on K-12 97.6.
When news breaks, there's only one person you want to hear about it from. Valderrama.
This just in. There's something in your kitchen that may be making you sterile. Find out more at 11.
When it's fearless reporting you want, look no further than Channel 6's Valderrama.
I'm here at the crime scene. There are body parts everywhere. The smell is horrible. I think I just stepped on a spleen.
You know who's got the guts to ask the tough questions? Valderrama.
Excuse me, sir. Your employees are saying the working conditions are unsafe.
I assure you everything is up to code. My slaughterhouse is the safest in town.
6 people have died this week alone.
No comment.
Jane Valderrama. Catch her weeknights at 5 and 11. Oh, on Channel 6 News.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the craziest, wildest, bloodiest extravaganza outside of Juarez, Genkibowl VII. I'm Zach, and you all know my tag team partner, Bobby. Bobby, previous Genki Bowls have had no lack of surprises.
Of the nastiest sort, Zach, and this year will be no different. Murder, mayhem, and fun are all just a big part of any Genki Bowl, and the Genius Mancat has cooked up an exciting list of never-before-seen events that promise to be even deadlier than anything we've ever seen before.
Oh, hey, worse than the Grizzly Bear Rodeo from Genkibowl IV?
There is absolutely no doubt about it.
Wow, I'm actually salivating. Oh my goodness. And as an added bonus, Bobby, we've just learned that the leader of the 3rd Street Saints will be taking part in today's festivities. Think they can keep the winning streak going, huh?
We're about to find out. The games are gonna begin, so let's get down there. And when I say down, we mean down. To the action!
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascot.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you doing?
Reading the script Angry Tiger handed me.
She handed you a script?
And the best part's coming up. She keeps her minions in line through the threats of shark-infested waters. So beware, all who enter the jungle of the Angry Tiger.
Well, that was entertaining. Thanks, Tammy.
Oh, you're welcome, Zach.
Amazing. Sharks are a new addition to the Genki wheelhouse. Looks like those mascots better hope they don't fall in. Always good to see that in Genki Bowl.
Pocket!
That turns up the heat on the Saint.
No reason to pass that up.
It's been a long time since Professor Genki's has seen the caliber of shooting.
Quite a performance so far.
Another fine maneuver. This is really amazing shooting.
Every shot seems to hit something today.
Bonus targets are the way to go, Bobby. Wait! Yes, it's a present! This is turning into an exceptional match. How's things behind the scenes, Tammy?
I just spoke with one of the mascot trainers, and he expressed his apprehension at the new format created by Angry Tiger.
These masks.
With that, a hunter has been released.
Now that's the way it should be done.
And that is the match!
Great news! Professor Genki has requested that you escort him to the Genkibowl publicity appearances. However, he can be a bit eccentric. See if you can get him all charged up to meet his fans.
Sucks to be you.
Hey, get back here, asshole!
So much. Oh, man.
Hello, Genkibowl
This is
fans.
classic
Zach and Bobby
102.
here bringing you some exciting Genkibowl updates from the Genius Professor.
That's right, Zach. We've just received word that Professor Genki has decided, in honor of Genkibowl VII, to make a public appearance on the streets of Steelport.
And I also hear that the Master of Ceremony will be escorted by none other than our current Genkibowl frontrunner, the leader of the Saints.
If you want to meet the genius behind the epic extravaganza of bloodshed and carnage, then head to Leather and Lace.
And while you're there, go ahead and pick up a gift suit for that special someone in your life. That's all from us. We'll be back later with more coverage from Genkibowl VII.
You know, I could use a gimp suit.
This is my town. girls kick ass.
Genkibowl fans, Zack and Bobby here bringing you some exciting Genkibowl updates from the Genius Professor.
That's right, Zack. We've just received word that Professor Genki has decided, in honor of Genkibowl VII, to make a public appearance on the streets of Steelport.
And I also hear that the master's ceremony will be escorted by none other than our current Genkibowl frontrunner, the leader of the Saints.
If you want to meet the genius behind the epic extravaganza of bloodshed and carnage, then head to Leather and Lace.
And while you're there, go ahead and pick up a gimp suit for that special someone in your life. That's all from us. We'll be back later with more coverage from Genkibowl VII.
You know, I could use a gimp suit.
I always win my arguments. And you're listening to Classic 102.4.
Down home barbecue!
I feel bad for you, really.
Greetings, Genkibowl fans! The final match in Angry Tiger's Apocalypse Genki is about to begin!
Here we go. I'm hoping for more mascots being ripped apart by man-eating sharks, Zack.
You mean mascot-eating sharks, don't you, Bobby?
Well, now you're splitting hairs.
You mean fur.
Oh. That was terrible.
I thank you.
Okay, take us away from this conversation, Tammy.
Well, Bobby, several sharks are actually having digestive problems with the fur from the mascot outfits.
Oh, God.
I guess there's no escaping the truth here. Sharks and mascots are truly star-crossed lovers.
But no less entertaining for the fans.
Right you are there, Bobby. Another great burst of action by the contestant. Uh-oh, that sounds like a hunter. So, Bobby, have you ever been in the jungle before?
Oh, sure. Back when I was seeking fortune and glory as a treasure hunter. You bet.
You made your living hunting down lost relics?
And starting the occasional hoopta. Made a lot of money that way, Zach. Sadly, most of it went to the lawyers.
Did the indigenous people have problems with you taking what their ancestors left behind?
What are you talking about? We stole the loot from eccentric collectors living in their secret mountain fortresses. We only needed the lawyers to keep us from being extradited back for trial.
Well, that must have been rough.
Well, you're not kidding, Zach. Trekking through the jungle with 400 pounds of gold bars? No picnic. This match sure has the contestant on their toes. The course seems to be giving this thing a run for the literal money.
And it does, Bobby. Would you say Angry Tiger's new venue may be wearing on the contestant?
Not at all. They still look at the top of their game. The way the targets and challenges are dropping with each shot still gives me that warm feeling down below.
Could be herpes, Bobby. But in other news, I just passed Angry Tiger backstage, and the river of blood spewing from the broken chair leg stuck in a stagehand's neck says it all. She thought her event would be the one to stop this contestant in the end.
Given how well this saint has done throughout all of Genkibowl, I'm surprised she thought it would end any other way.
Wait, now I'm being told that the stagehand spilled coffee on her and it had nothing to do with the match. She apparently is quite pleased at how well the crowds reacted to her arena.
Now that makes more sense to me.
How does that's it? They did it!
Your presence is needed for the start of the next Genkibowl VII match, created by the Genki Girl's Sexy Kitten. Please head there as soon as you're able so we can get underway.
Ahora estamos en el lugar de los hechos. Estamos al lado de dos cadáveres donde dos supuestos raperos perdieron sus valiosas vidas por una guerra musical. Esperamos este lamentable hecho no vuelva a repetirse. Dios le guarde.
Like by hearing his voice, I'd hate to see what would happen if he was actually in the room.
Yeah, que te ve, you know it. Hip hop Latino, that's right. Calle Cantona, that's me, baby. Estoy en la USA, sonando en la UCA, fumando mi tabaco, cosa poca. Estoy con las rocas que lo maman y lo chupan. Detrás de las lucas, a my way, hijo de puta. Así lo hacemos, el juego es mío, yo lo quemo. Y voy sin frenos, todo lo que saco es veneno. Sin duda, la pura, nigga pide ayuda. Llegó calle Cardona, está pasado de locura. Listo para el combate, jaque mate, con machete o combate. Se combate en esta mierda, óigame, pa' que aprenda. Soy lo nuevo, tu leyenda, yo lo hago pa' que entienda. Yo que mucho de esto venda, ya me toca, abre tienda. Cuánta gente que no me ha escuchado, después de todo lo que
Still the best.
de los 90 sur now, calle que debe, Crown City, get down. Cuánta gente que no me ha escuchado, después de todo lo que ha representado. De los 90 sur now, calle que debe, Crown City, get down. Si estás en la barra, mami dame cara. Cuántas de estas garras quieren tener drama, son pistas de lista. Vamos pa' la cama y dile al dentista que lo vas a ver mañana. Lo mío en tu boca, con vodka provoca. Bucana en la roca, gritando esa loca. Abusa, abusiva, que estás explosiva. You gangsta, yo sé que te gusta. You sexy, preciosa. Don't be your rooster. Si es flaca, se ataca. Con laca, se mata.
Welcome, Genkibowl VII fans, to the latest and greatest contest of guts, gore, and glory, courtesy of that crazy cat band, Professor Genki.
That's right, Zach. And today's show brings with it a very special surprise. Professor Genki's very own Genki girl, Sexy Kitten, has designed a brand new game for our contestant to play.
And what a game it is. Here to tell us more is our correspondent down on the streets, Tammy Tolliver. Tammy.
Thank you, Zach. Our contestant will have to maneuver a giant ball of yarn throughout the city and cause as much damage and mayhem as they can before time runs out.
A giant ball of yarn? Looks like Sexy Kitten definitely put her paw print on this show.
And that's not all, Bobby. The ultimate goal is to catch the mouse. Do that, and the contestant will score big.
A mouse and a ball of yarn, huh?
Is something the matter?
No, just sounds like my friend's bachelor party.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I want to know.
You really don't, Zach. We never did find that mouse. This contestant is really starting to get the hang of things.
Well, they should, Bobby. The leader of the Saints has been one of Genki's best contestants to date.
After their performance on Super Ethical Reality Climax, I'd have to agree. The ease with which this Saint shot their way through the arena was inspiring.
Indeed it was. I still get goosebumps thinking about it.
Are you sure those are goosebumps, Zach?
What else would they be?
Zach, weren't you just telling me about some rash you and your wife got from a restaurant last week, right?
Oh, that wasn't from a restaurant per se.
Well, that's good. I have reservations there tomorrow night.
You do? Well, then stay away from a waitress named Karen.
That really continues the greatness that is Genkibowl.
Guess what? The professor thought you did such a fantastic job, he wants you to drive again. Remember, don't look him in the eye unless you want to wake up in a North Korean prison camp.
Time is wasted.
always win my arguments.
Hey there, Genkibowl fans. Are you ready for another surprise? Courtesy of Professor Genki himself.
After his last public appearance, Genki has decided to stir up his adoring yet bloodthirsty fans yet again.
And of course, the leader of the Saints, the champion so far here at Genkibowl VII, will be accompanying him.
I heard last time the crowds were ablaze with excitement. Literally, some people left with third-degree burns.
Nothing like a little calamine lotion won't fix. So sports fans, if you want to catch a glimpse of the genius man cat, hurry on down to Planet 6 right now.
And don't forget to tune in for the next event here at Genkibowl VII.
No problem.
Don't know what that song title means? That's okay. I give private Spanish lessons.
Oye más, déjate llevar por el ritmo, vamos a vacilar.
Still think I'm just a pretty face? Gotta run.
All right.
We go right back to the start. It's sweet fire. We were meant to be apart. Lie down in silence. We must find out who we are. We must find out who we are. We must find out who we are. We must find out who we are.
I love action.
Welcome back, Genki fans. It's time to watch as the leader of the Saints tears up the town once again for fun and profit.
Fun is right, Zach. This giant ball of death yarn seems to be the perfect way to cruise around the city of Steelport.
But only in Sexy Kitten Yarngasm can you find such a mode of transportation. Outside of Genkibowl VII, what's your favorite way to get around, Bobby?
Well, that's easy. By helicopter.
You aren't afraid of heights, I take it.
If I have to choose between getting mutilated by the drivers in this city or a carefree flight with a view, I think the choice is obvious.
But what if there's some sort of malfunction that causes the chopper to go down?
Parachutes are a wonderful invention, Zach.
And if the chute fails?
Try all you want, Zach. I'm still beating you to work in the morning.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you putting sugar in my gas tank last night.
Just salt in the earth. Wow.
Being left on the streets in the wake of this saint, the city's gonna hit Genki with one hefty fine.
Excuse me, Zach, but rumor on the street is the mayor is quite a fan of Professor Genki. It seems doubtful any fine would be issued due to this event.
I think it's the Genki girls the mayor's more interested in.
And if he wants a private interview with any of the girls, punching Genki in his pocketbook isn't the way to go.
Well, I wouldn't want to be the mugger who tried to hold up the overlord of Genkibowl.
I agree. Few people know this, Zach, but Professor Genki used to test out all his games personally.
That sounds like a must-see event. Why doesn't he anymore?
Well, the cleaning crew quit after they saw the massacre he left behind. Pulling bits of mascots out of the air ducts and off the ceiling can't be fun for anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised, but is he really that good?
Have you ever seen a room full of brutes crying like newborn babies?
That works.
That's it for Sexy Kitten
Just salt in
Yarngasm.
the
Our
earth.
contestants certainly performed up to expectations, Zach.
Right you are, Bobby. Genkibowl fans everywhere were given a real treat here today.
Indeed they were. Let's hope the rest of Genkibowl is just as exciting.
You know it will be.
Oliver here. The next match is ready when you are. I expect you'll be a natural at it.
Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
It's no way to fight a lady.
There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which kept the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers in Steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hobo with his briefcase. A sight not uncommon to these parts. Then an old lady clubbed him with her cane.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Well, this lady... Oh, wait! Looks like a hipster in a 3rd Street Saints hoodie just falcon punched her from behind.
Wow, guess our so close. But close isn't enough at Genkibowl. Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
Safe landing there. Next, they have to cut down as many mascots as possible before there sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which kept the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers in Steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hobo with his briefcase. A sight not uncommon to these parts. Then an old lady clubbed him with her cane.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Well, this lady, looks like a hipster in a 3rd Street Saints hoodie just falcon punched her from behind.
Wow. Guess our contestant has some fans down below, Bobby.
That's right, Zach, and they're going to have a lot more if this Genkibowl lead holds up.
Good girls kick ass.
Zach and Bobby?
Yes, Tammy?
I'm being told several of the mascots are now leaving the rooftops.
That's not going to make the professor happy.
No, it won't. Genki may hunt them down personally.
Maybe they decided leaping to their deaths was better than waiting to be cut to shreds by our contestant.
Oh, well, that solves the problem, I guess.
Never good for the cash when a panda gets popped.
Ethical!
Nothing unethical about that tiger balloon.
Ethical!
That ethical balloon should help their cash.
Ethical!
Nothing unethical about that tiger balloon.
Ethical!
Good for the Saint to go after that ethical target.
Ethical!
And there's the finish.
That's some skill our contestant is showing today, Zach.
We've seen this Saint shoot, and now we've seen this Saint fly. And frankly, I'm excited to see what's next, Bobby.
I hope it's a cooking event, because after this, all I can think about are delicious panda dogs. I am starving, Zach.
I look even sexier on a bike.
Il suffit d'un coup de feu pour qu'on appelle ambulance. Ouragan de violence pour un peu d'opulence. Je n'en peux plus, me dis bon, tu bloques ton coffre, je te sortirai mon gun. Au moins de faisait l'allumette, au moins de faisait la merde. C'est la fin des haricots, y'a plus d'OP, 93 hardcore. On est nord que des gros sous dans nos mains, sont dans la roue. Au moins de faisait l'allumette, au moins de faisait la merde. C'est la fin des haricots, y'a plus d'OP, 93 hardcore. Levez les bras si vous êtes forts. Dans nos 93 sérum, si tu débiles on te dérobe, si tu rechines, faut
mes hommes et tu pourras rien y faire. Je viens de là où si t'es faible, c'est à coup de barre de fer qu'on crée. Partout pénible, s'endurcit parmi les impulsifs. On prend pas de raccourcis, ils peuvent redire ton espérance de vie. On rêve tous de tir à 40 millions de dollars. Et pour coopératrice qui aura sûrement pas son mot à dire. Alors pour y parvenir, tous les moyens sont bons. Dans cette sorte de buffet, faut pas ralentir. Visage est pas mortir, j'imagine bien comme on 9-3 on sait y faire. Que ce soit dans le sport ou le terre-terre, dis-toi bien qu'on nique ta mère.
Welcome back to Sad Panda's very own Sad Panda Sky Blazing here at Genkibowl VII.
We've seen our contestant complete the first level of this course already, and just as expected, this saint can soar with the best of them.
No doubt, but eager to please the fans, Professor Genki has ordered the difficulty ramped up this second time around.
Speaking of eager to please, let's check in down on the streets with our girl. Tammy, what do you got?
I'm standing on a rooftop downtown with executives from several Steelport banks. Champagne is being served by scantily clad women, while large bets are being placed on how this saint will perform today.
What's the spread for today's match?
Only those buying in are giving the number, but this wager may explain the 7 jumpers that were scraped off the street after the last match, Zach.
Ouch!
So that's why my face goes down.
I'm up for more.
More cash and more air from that ethical target. Looks like the contestant hit an ethical target.
I'm beginning to feel bad for Sad Panda, Zach.
Why's that?
Well, how would you like your face to be synonymous with unethical?
But the unethical targets are the ones usually avoided, Bobby.
So you're saying it's better to be ignored? No wonder she's so depressed.
Mascots didn't have a chance. Nothing unethical about that tiger balloon. Get ready for the rooftop, Bobby.
Good girls kick ass.
You know, Zach, this may be the longest time in the air any contestant on Genkibowl has spent.
What about the gorilla trapeze from Genkibowl V?
You know, the only real airtime in that was the 2 seconds of free fall between fending off attacks from monkeys with machetes and falling to the carpet of buzzsaws. Here, you don't have that same risk.
Good point, Bobby.
You know, unless, of course, the parachute doesn't work. Or a plane flies into them.
Right you are.
Or let's say wild panda hunters on the ground start shooting.
Wait a minute, okay. Now you're stretching. Time for the mascot.
He's still the best.
Baccarat Island is the target to land on for the bonus, but the contestant has to hurry. Good for the saint to go after that ethical target. That ethical balloon should help their cash. There's the end of the match again, Bobby.
Genki is sure to be happy with how well Sad Panda's course has been a crowd pleaser.
And our contestant is sure to be happy with that result.
Thanks for watching Genkibowl VII, everybody. See you next time.
Bye now. see that? My goodness, a performance for the ages. I don't think I've ever witnessed something so remarkable.
Incredible. That was, without a doubt, the most amazing individual performance I've ever seen since Ping Pong Polly worked Thursday nights at Safeway.
Oh, I remember that. Hey, Bobby, how about we go down to the lovely Tammy Tolliver, who is standing by with our new champion, Tammy.
Thanks, Zach. You know, over the years, you've had your doubters. Some have said you were just riding on the coattails of more accomplished people. Is this vindication for you?
Absolutely. Not just for me, but for all the kids out there watching at home thinking that they'll never make something out of themselves. I just want to tell those kids, no matter what, work hard and anything is possible.
What a great message to end on. Well, Zach,
I spent years honing my craft. Murdering, robbing, assaulting, more murdering, light treason, murdering again, all so that when I got my shot, I would be ready.
That's, enlightening. But what?
You gotta follow your dreams, kids. Because if you don't, you know what happens? You're gonna become your parents. How fucking depressing would that be? Think about it.